Yeah.
You got my whole self here?
Yeah.
Well, he's more than 4 feet tall.
I think he's close to 5.
You got him?
I
got
got
me
you
and
and him.
Huh?
I got you and him. Let me
That's my
get close
snake.
up.
Huh?
Let me get close up.
His mouth ain't white no more because he's losing his colors and stuff.
Keep him still.
Can you get his head?
Show his belly. Carefully.
I don't think all snakes' bellies about white. That's what Grandma noticed about him right there. How he's dotted and stuff. She said that ain't a good snake. Stinks.
Keep him still. Let me turn this thing off. And tell your story. Careful.
That's what it smells. Boy, he's tall as me, ain't he? He's about 5 feet more. Oh, okay. Want me to tell my story? See that tree over there? I've been taking care of some baby birds in that tree. And I went to go check on them, and right when I was about to stick my hand, there's a hole in the tree on the other side. Right when I was about to stick my hand in the tree, the snake was there, and it scared me to death, you know? And if I hadn't seen him, I would have stuck my hand right in that tree. And he had ate 2 of my baby birds, which is right here. These biggest lumps in him. And 2 of my baby birds I've been taking care of. So I went out and got my BB gun. And I stuck it in the hole of the tree, and I shot him about 100 times with the BB gun. And he still didn't die. And finally, he got sick of being shot at. So he finally crawled out of the tree. And I grabbed big old rocks like that and threw it at him. And I finally hit him right in the neck up here where that cut is, and if he finally died, but he moved until sundown. They don't quit moving until sundown. So I took it to Grandma's house. I couldn't believe how big this snake was, so I took it to Grandma's house, and she saw the spots and stuff on him, and she said that's a very bad snake, and she didn't even know what it was, and she could look at it. And just by looking at the spots and the way its head is, it's sort of goofy, square looking. She could tell that was a bad snake. So I was gonna show Delana, but I never got to it. So Mom and Larry went on their honeymoon. They went to, oh yeah, Larry looked inside his mouth. His mouth was white inside. So Mom and Larry went on their honeymoon to whose?
Uncle Leonard's.
To Uncle Leonard's house, after their honeymoon, and they asked him about the snake, and he said if it had a white mouth, it was a cottonmouth, and that's one of the most poisonous snakes in the whole wide world, or in the whole United States, I mean. And they get this big too, and this is about it's about 5 feet tall. It's about like that big around. And this is what kind of snakes you have in Kentucky. And after this film, he's gonna be cremated because he stinks bad.
Okay.
And BJ, when you get here, we're gonna go hunting for these kind of snakes in the forest. How about that, huh? All right. This cremation.